Hi guys, good day today. How you doing? It's your girl Miss Debs. I'm coming to you from my kitchen here in Orange, New Jersey. Giving honor to my Father God first and foremost. Guys, I hope your day was good. It's an early day for me today. Remember, I told you guys, the ones that follow me, Wednesdays are my early days. I just got off work not too long ago and I had to come home and get my fix. And you guys know what my fix is. My fix is you. And that's 100 my fix is you. Now, today I have a short tutorial. I know a lot of times Miss Deb get up here and I be like, guys, I have a short tutorial. And guess what? Miss Deb be up there sometime for 30-40 minutes and I'm home trying to edit that piece of footage to make it fit into the guidelines. So, excuse me. It is going to be a short one today though. Today I'm going to do some fried shrimp. Now if you followed me yesterday, you'll see that I made some egg rolls. A tale of 2 shrimp egg rolls, right? One was Parmesan, shrimp Parmesan, and one was like a Chinese style, right? But it had shrimp in it. Now today, I have a little shrimp left over, which I just said. Let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do fried shrimp today, and I'm going to make Mexican corn. Check that out. Look at your sister up here going international, making some Mexican corn. Oh yeah, it can be done. And I will get it done. Let me show you the ingredients, guys. We have here the shrimps that I had left over. So I washed them and seasoned them up already, right? And my seasoning for those shrimps, garlic. You know me and my Sazon. I'm going to change my name to the Sazon Queen. Sazon. Just a tad bit of meat tenderizer, right? And black pepper. Then I'm going to coat it with this fish fry right here, Louisiana fish fry. Then I'm making the Mexican corn. I have, I think, 7 or 6 ears of fresh corn, right? I shucked it, and then I washed it, and I put it in the freezer, and my son took it out for me today, because that's what I wanted my tutorial to be about. So then over here, guys, I'm going to use queso fresco cheese, right? Mexican cheese, and I'm just going to crumble this up, right? Then I'm going to, first when I ball my corn, I'm going to put it in a pot with some water and sea salt. And then I'm going to add a half a stick of butter. See, I cut the butter already. Half a stick of butter. Then I'm going to take it out after it cooked for like 20 minutes. Then I'm going to pat my corn down. And then I'm going to put some Hellmann's mayonnaise on it, right? I'm going to just coat it with mayonnaise. You'll see how I do it. Then I'm going to add the queso fresco crumbles on top of this. So by me putting that mayonnaise on it, it's going to make the cheese adhere to the corn, okay? Then I'm going to add some of this right here, chipotle garlic seasoning, right? This is some good stuff, guys. I put it on chicken, ribs, a little bit in my hamburgers. It really tastes good. If you like chipotle taste, that smoky taste. So then that's going to go on top of the cheese that we're going to put on the corn. The mayonnaise first, then the cheese, then this right here. And then we're going to squeeze some lime on top of it. And then I'm going to put a little lemon pepper too to give it a little color. And maybe I'll put a little black pepper on it also, okay? So guys, you see how easy that is? So now over here, guys, my son just made some more. Last night I did the egg rolls, right? The wontons, you know, the egg rolls. They wasn't wontons, they were egg rolls. So I did that. So we had a couple left over. So my son wanted to do something for him and my daughter family downstairs. So he made a little egg rolls and he put some hamburger meat in it. It really tastes delicious, for real. Okay, so now here I have my water boiling. I have a little sea salt in here. I'm going to add my corn. Then to this, after I batter my shrimp, I'm going to throw them in here. So I'll come back to you guys and show it to you as I'm doing it, okay? Thank you for joining me today. You know Miss Deb love you guys. And you know, I'm just starting out, guys. It's been almost a year ago to the day. When you're looking at my videos, go back to my first tutorial. Oh, I was just like ready, like, and I love cooking. But you know what? God elevated me. He taught me to take baby steps, right? So this has been almost a year in the making. Like I say over and over again, you guys are probably tired of me saying, I've been cooking forever. But I found my passion, guys. I always liked to cook, but I found my passion. And a lot of people can't get with that, right? But I know I'm a medical assistant. I've been in the nursing field since I came out of high school. I went right to an Essex College of Business and got my little degree. But you know what, though? When you find your passion in life, guys, don't you let nobody tell you you have boundaries. Yeah, we all got to follow certain guidelines. But don't let nobody tell you that you can't do what you set your mind to do. Because I'm going to do it. Now, if I flop and fall, then guess what? I guess it was meant for me to flop and fall. But I'm going to have a good time enjoying this ride and enjoying it. Okay? So I'll be right back with you guys, because I told you I talk too much. Sometimes I want to just say, Deborah, shut up for a minute. But then I wouldn't be Deborah. I'll come right back to you guys. I love you. Okay, guys, so we're back. Welcome back to Deb's Delicious Dishes. And welcome back to Deb's Kitchen. Now, I have my shrimp already seasoned with the batter, right? So we're going to just drop it in here. And be careful, guys, when you're dropping your stuff, because, you know, this grease can come back and really hurt you pretty bad. Okay, I know it seemed like I'm putting my hands all the way down there, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. So, guys, we just seasoned this with the ingredients that I told you, the seasonings. We put a little, a sazon, just a tad bit of meat tenderizer. We put, what else did we put in there? We put black pepper. We put, garlic powder. And that was it. Yeah. So that's how we washed the shrimp. We seasoned it. And then we battered it with that Louisiana fish fry batter that I told you about. So that's how we did that. So now, guys, I'm going to wash my hands, and I'm going to show you what I did with the corn. Remember I told you I had the corn in the freezer. My son took it out for me when he knew I was coming home. So look, I just put this in a pot. It's a half a stick of butter in there, but I'm going to use the whole stick. No, you know what? I think I'm just going to go with the half a stick. And remember, I don't know if I told you, but I'm going to use like a teaspoon of, not even a teaspoon, like a quarter teaspoon of sugar to go in that corn, okay? I mean, we know the corn is sweet already, but think about it. We're putting a lot of ingredients up there like chipotle. We putting a little lime up there, remember? And we putting, well, sea salt is in the water. Look, guys, just a quarter from a tablespoon. Okay, so now my shrimps are frying, looking good, right? And then we're going to let this corn boil. We're going to put the pot top on it. That corn should boil for a good 10 minutes. Now, my shirt says, "Be the change." Now look. Speaking on that, here I go with my mouth again, because, you know, Deborah just can't stop it. But be the change. I'm 54 years old. I keep saying that, and I'm proud of my age. You know what I'm saying? Got a little couple of gray hairs there and there, little wrinkles, but that's a part of life. That's my processing, right? I don't regret none of it. I'm going to be honest, though. I used to be like, oh, man, I got gray hair pulling out to the point they ain't had no sides left. So I said, leave that hair alone. That means you're seasoning, right? So with me comes change, because my children are grown, right? And now it's like I have embraced this cooking thing. Like, I always loved to cook, but now it's like a passion. I say this to say that it's never too late in life to go for your dreams, people. And you know what? Sometimes with dreams come trials and tribulations. Sometimes you're going to fall trying to create those visions in your mind, right? And put it down on paper and put it into action. But you know what? If you really want it and it's your passion, you know how you go after the men that you want, or men, you go after that woman, that little sweet honey thing you see, and you go for it and you run with it. Get your dreams. Do your passions. Run for those. Do that. Like I said, guys, I don't know where this is going to take me, but I'm out there like everybody. Deborah's Delicious Dishes. Tell people about me. But it's okay, because my mom used to say, a closed mouth never get fed. So, if it's your dream and you know somebody out there that can help you, shoot for it, guys. Don't be afraid to. I mean, what? It's going to be failure or it's going to be triumph, right? I'll get back to you when I finish this right here. Love you. Peace. Okay, guys, so your girl, Miss Debs, is back. Now, I'm getting ready to take out these shrimps. See that, guys? Can you smell what the Deb is cooking? Almost done. See, the corn is really going. See that? I put a little garlic on it, because what's Mexican, right? A Mexican corn without garlic on it, right? So we're going to take these up. Drain the grease off a little bit. Have a nice little frying pan over here waiting. See that, guys? And these definitely are done. See that? Around about 10 minutes. Because guess what? With most meats that you cook, even when you take them out of the hot oil, you know they're still cooking. Wow, that looks so good, don't it? Guys, what's your passion? You know, you guys can leave me comments. We could talk about what is it that you like to do. You know, even though I got the AC in here, and I was like so happy and proud when I realized where I had put it at in my food pantry, but I still sweat. I still sweat. I don't know, maybe it's my old age. Okay, so guys, this is our shrimp. Let you get a look at it. Okay, so let's turn this off. Now, so we got the corn going. Now, what I did over here, guys, I cut up that line that I'm going to squeeze over top of that corn, right? Once that corn finish, remember I told you I'm going to pat it dry with a paper towel, right? Then I'm going to put my mayonnaise on it, right? And then I'm going to put Parmesan cheese on it. No, I'm going to do the Mexican cheese first, the queso fresco. I'm going to put the mayonnaise, then the queso fresco. Then I'm going to put some of the Parmesan cheese on it, right? And then I'm going to put this chipotle garlic seasoning I was telling you about. Try this, guys. It's good, for real. You're going to put some of that up there. I'm going to put some of that up there. Then some lemon pepper, just a little bit. And I think I'm going to put a couple of little black pepper corns on top of, you know, grate some black pepper. So, now we're just waiting for that corn to cook, which only takes 10 minutes. Then we're going to let it cool down. It's going to have to cool down. I'm going to put it right by my sink in front of the AC so it can help it, the process of cooling down a little. So, I just wanted to tell you guys, like I said, always follow your heart when it comes to bettering you. Can I tell you something, guys? I've never been more happier in my life. People tell me they see a glow on me because you know what? When you're doing something that you really, like it really touches the heart and you really feel like that you're doing something that's going to benefit you, when you do that, that's a good feeling. And it's like, as long as God is at the steering wheel, see, I'm just a passenger. I'm just a passenger on his bus. Look, it ain't even about me. As long as my God, our God, because he ain't just mine, he yours too, baby. But as long as he is driving that bus or that vehicle, whatever it is that he's cruising me along on this journey, as long as he's the driver, I'm going to be all right. I told you, I'm not being negative to say, oh, I keep saying the word fell. Oh, don't let that word come out your mouth. Yeah, let it come out your mouth. Because it humbles you. And it make you a better person, because without failure, you wouldn't know how to feel when triumph came about, right? So yeah, I'm going to say it, because I don't know what God's plan is for me. I'm not one of those people that can say, oh yeah, I heard God say this, and I ain't knocking nobody. But you know what? I'm letting God drive this vehicle, this vesicle, take me where he wants me to go. But I have never been, well, with the exception of, giving birth to my children, but they're all grown now. So this is my new baby that I'm birthing, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, I have never been more happy than I am in my life. I told you guys, I'll come here on Wednesdays because that's my early day from work. I'll come in lickety split and I'll do them tutorials on a Wednesday. Child, my kids come in and be like, Mom, you cooking again? Mom, you on that thing again? Yes, I am. You go your route, what you got to do, what God wants you to do. I'm going to do what I'm doing. And I'm having a ball with it, baby. I'm walking this walk with these knees hurting and all. I got a new pep in my step. Well, I just want to thank you guys and tell you that I will be right back with you at Miss Dad's Kitchen. Dad's Delicious Dishes, because they are delicious. I ain't bragging, but yes, they are. They are. I don't make everything good, but I don't make everything bad either. So I'll be right back with you guys, okay? As soon as that corn finishes and it cools off, and then I'm gonna show you how to make this Mexican corn. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Tell people about me. Hit that like, subscribe, and that notification, because you'll see me every time I come on with a new video. Hold on one second. Hey guys, it's your girl Miss Debs. We're back, and I'm going to show you the finished product. Well, I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to show you how it's going to turn out. So thank you for hanging in there with me. I hope the video wasn't too long tonight. I know I always say I'm going to do a short one, but it wind up being a long one. But here we go. Now, I have a glove on this hand because I'm getting ready to do the corn, right? So here we go. This is my little cup, guys, with my logo on it. Deborah, best chef ever. She's got that yummy. And I tell everybody I'm talking about the food yummy. Okay, Deborah, the best chef ever. And like I said before, if I don't think it, who's going to think it? All right? Okay. Now, that's my cup. And my shirt has my logo on it. I try to do everything, my aprons, my cups, whatever I can do to put my logo out there, I do it. This is me right here. Deborah's Delicious Dishes. My website is www.deborahsdeliciouisdish.com/my-site-1. Okay? That's me. Alright guys, enough about that. Let's do this corn. I just want you to know the real me and what I was about. Okay, so like I said when I first started out, I think we have 7 ears of corn. So I took it out the water, I patted it dry, and I let it just drain a little bit so it won't be so wet as we're working with it, right? So now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you one as much as I could because I'm doing the recording myself today. So I'm going to take off this, and I just left a piece of cheese, the queso fresco cheese, because I wanted you to see how you just, look, you just crumble it. See that? It's too soft to grate with a grater because it wouldn't come out right. It'd be stuck to the grater because it's real soft, right? So now you see that. That was that round roll of cheese, that round queso fresco I showed you, right? Okay, so let's get this started, guys. Now, I have the gloves on. Let me get my spatula. Because you don't want to be digging your hands into the mayonnaise. You are the bacon to my eggs. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put a little bit. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, guys, so you're back at your girl, Miss Deb's Kitchens. Deborah Delicious Dishes. Okay, I didn't want you guys to see me rubbing that mayonnaise on the corn. It wasn't so exciting. But this is it, right? Remember, I took the corn out of the pot. I let it sit in the sink for a minute, in a pan, of course, and I let it get cool. So then I patted it dry, and I rubbed the mayonnaise on it. I don't know, I know it's kind of bright if you can see the mayonnaise. Okay, so let's get this done, okay? So now, guys, we're going to add our queso fresco. You see me putting the cheese on. Let me try to hold it up for you, okay? And you put it all over that corn. You know what, guys? They had gave a carnival around here. I think it was like 2 years ago. And me and my daughter, we took the grandchildren. Well, the granddaughter at the time, because she was pregnant with the other one. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, they had a lot of, you know, different carts out there. And they had Mexican carts, Jamaican. And I saw this Mexican corn that was on one of the stalls, right? And I was like, wow, I can't get with that. Mayonnaise on top of corn. But guess what? That was the best freaking corn I ever had. One day I'm going to do this fried corn for you guys. That's another good one. But I couldn't get with how do mayonnaise go on corn. But trust me, it all works out, guys. So now I use up as much of this queso fresco I can use. And you know I told you guys I'm frugal and I'm a consumer. Whatever I don't use, I will put it in a Gladlock bag. And I will save it for another recipe. That's just what I do. Okay, so that was our queso fresco on there. You see it's all coated, right, guys? Now I'm going to put a little Parmesan up there. That's why I didn't put too much salt in the water, because the ingredients that we're adding now, they have a tendency to have salt in them. So we don't want it so salty where we can't taste it. So look, guys, I put maybe a tablespoon and a half on this corn, right? So now I'm going to put up here the chipotle I was telling you about. And we're going to put, you can either put cilantro on this, or you can put, what else can we put on it? Cilantro or parsley, whichever one. You know, cilantro is a form of parsley. So now we're putting our chipotle up here to give it that smoky flavor, right? So I used around about, I'll say 2 tablespoons of that. I was going to put the lemon pepper up in there, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, I keep it real. That will be a little salty because we already think about it. We boiled it in a little sea salt, which I didn't use a lot because I didn't want it to overbear the taste of the sweet corn. So I put a little, I think I put a half a tablespoon of sugar in here. So now this is, can you see this, guys? This right here is the chipotle. And this is the queso fresco first. That's your first layer is mayonnaise. Then the queso fresco. Then the Parmesan cheese. You can use any type of Parmesan cheese, but let it be the powder type, right? You don't want to put the real Parmesan cheese up there. And then we put the chipotle seasoning up here. So now we have all that up there. Now we're going to squeeze some of our lemon. Just a little bit. Just to give it that little bite. That's a word I use a lot too with my cooking. Just a little. You see it coming down, guys? See? So I'm just putting a little bit on it. I'm not trying to overpower what we already put up there. The cheese, the chipotle seasoning, the queso fresco. I like saying that word, queso fresco, darling. So we had the lemon up there, and that's it. But I am going to put some black pepper up there. You know I got to have my black pepper on my food now. Let's not go there. And plus, I'm not even going to say bite. It gives it a spark. It gives it a jolt. Right? So we're putting this on. Now the only thing I have to get, guys, is parsley. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Let me wash my hands. This is the intermission. Where's Miss Dad at? She's coming back. Alright, here we go with the parsley. Guys, I have so many different seasonings. It's sad. All my cabinets are filled up with seasoning because let me tell you something. Plain food is bland and it's corny and it's boring. You want something to bring life to your food. Just like you want something to bring life to your life. Okay, so here we go, guys. So now, this is us. This is us. See that? So I just put parsley on it. Just regular parsley, or you can use cilantro. I use this one in the bag. I have the one that goes in the shaker container too. But today I'm using that, okay? Because that's the one that was quickest to my hand. Okay, so here we go, guys. Let me get out the shadow. There we go. See? Beautiful, beautiful. Now, I'm going to put this in my toaster oven. Because it's too hot to put that oven on today. I don't want to put the oven on. You know? So, we're coming over here to the toaster oven. See? I already have it heated. I have it on 22 minutes. It's counting down. But I'm not going to use... This cheese should melt like in 10 minutes. So, I'm going to put it in there. Alright guys, here we go. Putting it in. Guys, I'll come back and show you the final results. And we will show you just how we prepared this meal. And it will be delicious. Now, I gave you all the recipes, guys. One thing about me, I try to show you what I'm using. I show you the... you know, the parts that I'm using, and I try to give you the quantity of it, right? So, whatever I make, there's nothing you can't make. I know I talk a little fast sometimes. You know, my mouth be moving, my brain be moving fast. No, my mouth be moving fast and my brain be moving slow. So, if you ever want to know any of these recipes that I do up here, guys, please feel free to comment on my stuff. Tell me what you feel. You understand what I'm saying? Like, tell me, Miss Deb, I think you missed a step. Now, what happens after this part? Guys, that's what I'm here for. Tell me. I'll be happy to help you out. People always calling me about recipes anyway. Mom, my stepdaughter, what to put in this, Mom? How you do this? What you think I should use this? She go to the grocery store. Tarika. And she'll say, Mom, what you think I should put in this? Or what you put in this? But, so I don't mind. Just ask me, guys, okay? That makes it worthwhile. That's why I'm doing this. Love you. I'll show you the final results. Let me get off this for this thing be so long to edit. I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Miss Deb's Kitchen. I'll give you a sign off as soon as this is finished. Bye. Hi guys, so your girl Miss Deb's Delicious Dishes is finally back. So now I have the final testing to this. Well, it's not testing. The final product. Everything is done. I just want to show you how I have assembled it, okay? Now, we have over here our shrimp. We have a little lemon here. We have a little, this is tartar sauce that I made. Well, it's not really tartar sauce. It's just like a dipping for seafood. So it consists of 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of hot sauce, a little of that chipotle seasoning, a little black pepper, garlic, and I sprinkle some parsley on top. That's just a little lime on the side. Now, this is our Mexican corn. So, I'm going to start bringing it here. It came out pretty good. I don't want to take the topping off, okay? Good. Now guys, I'm going to put a little butter on top of this. Can you see this? I'm going to put it in all directions because my pan is big, but it's not that big. And it came out pretty good. It really did. You know, the topping's going to come off, but that's okay. Oh, that looks delicious, guys. Now, I'm going to sprinkle a little, going to drizzle a little corn on top, a little butter on top of the corn. Wow. And don't knock it till you try it, guys. This Mexican corn is all that, okay? Now, hold on one second. I'm just going to put a little more of the cheese on top and then we'll be done.